Toxic makes more sense when the circus is not seen merely as Nadia's workplace. The circus may be the metaphor of the entire film. Think about a circus. Everything looks controlled. The lights, the music, the costumes, the performance. And at the center stands someone who appears to control the show. That is Raya. He moves through life like a ringmaster, controlling people, controlling situations, and even the image others have of him. But there is one thing even a ringmaster cannot control, that is gravity. And that is why Nadia, being a trapeze artist, matters here. She survives not by defeating gravity, but by respecting it. She knows when to hold on and when to let go. That is exactly what love demands. The moment someone becomes important to us, we lose complete control. They can leave, they can disappoint us, they can hurt us. And that is where love meets fear. So when the film says love makes monsters of women, perhaps love itself is not creating the monster. Fear is. Fear of losing love, fear of being replaced, fear of not being enough. When that fear becomes stronger than trust, love becomes possession, and possession becomes toxic. That idea moves through the people around Raya. Ganga's love tries to protect him. Rebecca holds on to the future she believes should be hers. Nadia asks for the trust that love requires. Melissa carries the hope that something can finally last. Different relationships, but the same human desire to hold on. And then comes Ticket, the sad clown. That image may be one of the most important things in the film. A clown performs happiness while hiding pain. And suddenly the circus has traveled from Nadia to Ticket. So has the pain. That is consequence. The show may move on, but what happened inside it does not disappear. And now the subtitle makes more sense. A fairy tale for grown-ups. Children's fairy tales tells us that the hero defeats the monster and love saves everyone. A grown-up fairy tale asks a much harder question. What if love itself can create fear? What if fear creates the monster? And what if the hero and the monster sometimes lives inside the same person? That is toxic beneath the surface. A circus where everyone is performing. Raya believes he controls the show. Nadia understands that some things require letting go. Ticket reminds us that every fall eventually has a consequence. And gravity? Gravity is everything human beings cannot command. Love, fear, the past, and what our choices do to other people. You can control the performance, you can control the image, you can even convince everyone that the show is going exactly as planned. But you cannot control gravity. And perhaps the tragedy of Raya is that he understands power, but never fully understands when to let go.